Hi there everyone, welcome back again to Engineering Pritam. This is 113th video in our PTC Creo Parametric series, where we are covering everything from basics to advanced technique. If you are new here and want to start from beginning, be sure to check out the playlist link that I have added in the description of this video. In today's session, we will explore the Offset Analysis tool inside Style Environment. This tool helps you to visualize the distance between selected geometry and reference plane, which is very useful for checking the surface accuracy, section conformity, and profile deviation. So if we talk about where to find this offset analysis, here you can see it exists in this analysis group inside Creo Style tool. You can also find it here in Analysis tab, where we need to click here on Inspect Geometry, and then here the first tool is Offset Analysis. Now let me go back here in Style, as we are covering the whole Style tool. Okay, so in order to start Offset Analysis, all we need to do is hit this Offset Analysis. Now before I directly jump in, I would like to talk about what does Offset Analysis tool do. So it basically projects geometry, usually edge or curve, into reference plane and check out how far it deviates from the given offset value. So let me select the geometry, and then you can see by default the right plane is selected. And now we can see the deviation preview of this offset at a particular value. So let's make this value 100, and now we can see the deviation of offset 100 value with reference to right plane. So this projection lines are from the selected edge highlighted in green to the offset plane indicated between the actual surface and ideal reference location. Okay. Now if we talk about more option here, so we have got a very similar option, which is step, number, and quality, which we're gonna see in all available analysis tool where this particular setting is needed. Now we can actually increase the quality. Again, I would say a very typical option that you're gonna see in all these analysis tool. Now again, if you check this option, which is update, that's going to update the preview dynamically. However, if you remove it and then if you move the slider, you need to manually click on preview to see the new update. Okay, so generally I would prefer it to keep on dynamic update, and then as usual with all these analysis, we're gonna see these two options that also gives you option to save this analysis. Okay, so now if I hit OK, I can see the analysis is saved despite we have exited from it. Now let's talk about some of use case of this offset kind of analysis. So I would say this kind of analysis is helpful in case of cross-sectional comparison for quality inspection. We can also perform surface fairness evaluation to check deviation in a defined direction. However, in this particular case, you're gonna only see the curvature going in one direction, but let's say if it would be in two direction, for example, let me actually increase the size of it, or maybe I'm gonna make it negative and positive. Then here we can see at offset 100 what we're gonna get. This is also very helpful when we want to perform reverse engineering, where we can compare and recreate the geometry against a reference profile. So in that case, here we can see that when we did this curve modification, this 100 mm offset value may not be feasible for this profile. Then you have only a few options. Either if you can change the profile, or you need to reduce the value of offset, which in this case is 100. This tool is also helpful in case of mold and casting design, which kind of ensure the proper surface thickness and offset. So that's wrap up today's session on offset analysis inside Style tool in Creo Parametric. If you want to elevate your engineering skill and stay updated with more in-depth tutorial on a variety of topics, for example, from core engineering, CAD to project management, make sure you subscribe to Engineering Pritam. If you have got any kind of questions or suggestion, drop them in comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, you take care and bye-bye.